You are not behind in life. You're comparing yourself to unrealistic expectations. Prior to social media, everybody was in their own world, right? We didn't really know what was going on in other people's lives. And so a lot of times, if we ever did compare ourselves, we were comparing ourselves to our past selves. But now because of social media, we're seeing everything. We're seeing the glitz and the glamour and the money and the cars and the boats and the trips and da-da-da-da. And we're seeing all these different things, and it's making us naturally compare our lives to other people's lives. But you have to realize that the path that person is completely different than the path that you are on. And just because you're on different paths doesn't mean that you are behind. It just means that you're on different paths. None of us are on the same path. We all have experienced things at different times in our life. There's things that I've experienced in my 20s that people don't experience until they're in their 50s. There's things that I experienced when I was 5 years old that people don't experience till they get to college. We all have different paths to ourselves. We all learn things differently. We all mature differently. Life is always going to be lifing and giving us lessons, but it's up to us what we do with those lessons. So you're not behind in life. It's just you're constantly comparing yourself to people who are on a different path than you. They learn things differently than you did. So it doesn't mean that you're behind. It just means that you guys are just not on the same path. And that's okay. So stop comparing yourself to people who's not even on the same path as you. You guys are both running a marathon, but you're running 2 different marathons. Why are we comparing 2 different things? Why are we comparing apples to oranges? Compare yourself to you. Compare yourself to who you were a year ago. Compare yourself to who you were 10 years ago. Because I know when you compare yourself in that way, you're going to notice changes. It might be very subtle, it might be very big, but you're going to notice changes about yourself because you're comparing yourself to yourself.